Hello there! Did you miss me? It is I, the schlock father, the master of Rush of Ikorr, and never had to go to a tournament once, but yet I called what deck would win. Saw someone uploaded a tier list, so I figured it's my time to shine, and I must upload my new and revised Chel Lady Rainbow deck. If you don't know what Chel Lady Rainbow does, take the time to read. But this is who I'm playing, and this is my deck list. Let's go over it, not waste any time. Start things off, it's pretty normal. I have 2 copies of Stargazer. If you're playing yellow, you're playing Stargazer. It ramps you early. I put Tactician on one, so when I attack with it, I can give another champion raid. You might be thinking, why would you want to attack with a 0-1? You want to run these into people to blow them up into your graveyard so you can get them back out of your graveyard into your deck again later and replay them for more mana ramp. The other one, this is a no-brainer, Hermes Lear. Champions you control get +1 raid. That counts for himself. It doesn't say other. You want Lear on whatever you can put on the lowest thing. Most decks put it on a 1-drop. Yellow can put it on a 0-drop. Venomous Asp, I run 2. So the Swift thing got banned, so you can't do it with haste, so I made mine as annoying as possible. I put Heka Nekahara of Osiris. I put the Egyptian Reducer on it. My logic is this. Play him on turn 1. You're going to want to answer it anyway. If you don't answer it right away, he's either going to kill something and trade with lethal, or I'm going to reduce a 2-drop Egyptian to 1, could play both, or I could make it for these guys because they're Egyptian as well, or I could play Imhotep on turn 2, a 0-6 raid 2, don't destroy my locations. That's crazy. He reduces Anubis technically. It reduces Set. Thoth on 3 is crazy. It just kind of does a lot, honestly. The other one, I put Helm of Hades. You can't target it or attack it for a full turn cycle. So the big issue is because it can't attack right away, now you can't deal with it for a turn, so then it will be able to. 2 Wheat Farmers, it's busted. It has 3 health. That means that it survives the first Zeus Bolt or Zeus Shock. So if you think about it, the way to make a good deck is look at a creature and think, can it survive Zeus? Can it survive Artemis? That's how you know it's good. I put Fine Weapon on mine. You can put Gohei or other things. A lot of times people will just run something into your farmer, no brainer, it doesn't bite back. Now, when you throw something like a Swift Messenger at it for 2, or you just run something in it, there's consequence now, and that damage adds up. Next are 2 Funerary Priest, 1-3 raid, 1 for 2 is just a good rate. When something else dies, I'll draw a card. When a champion dies, I'll draw a card once per turn. It's just kind of nice. You got to remove him first if you don't want me to draw a card. If both of them are out, it's good card draw. It just kind of is annoying. You don't want to have to remove him, but you usually do. So I put Yada no Kagami, so if you deal non-strike damage, he will also deal that much damage to another target as well. Usually they'll throw like a Zeus Bolt at this for 3, so then it's like makes them think about it. For the other one, I put Ruler's Decree, so other Egyptians will get +1 raid. I'm running every single type in this deck, from Japanese to Mayan and all that, but I do mostly have Egyptians. Like, it's Egyptian, Egyptian, Egyptian. So it does well enough. You want that in every deck. My friend traded me this infusion on this, but I have 1 Exacting Stonemason and 1 Architect. You could play 2 of each or some number, but this one adds an Egyptian location from your graveyard to the hand. So if they blow up Necropolis or if they blow up Great Pyramid, you can get it back. 1-3 raid, 1 for 2 is decent. And whenever he strikes a champion, stun that champion and draw a card. It's dumb, and it's part of a infusion combo with Kusanagi here, Yada no Kagami, and another one we'll see later. This guy lets you search for any location and add it to your hand. I'm playing 3. It's just kind of a decent tutor. Also lets you reshuffle after a Curious Relic, though I don't think this has a deck with Curious Relic in it. Activate a location you control, so you get an additional activation of Chichen Itza or more likely Great Pyramid. Ashigaru Gunner had the Cacao Infusion ban, so now the best generic thing to put on him is 2 health. It's a 2-5 raid 2. When he raids, he does 1 damage to any target. You can put other things on it, but if you don't put Ankh on it, you'll lose to all the Gunners that have Ankh. It's just the way the turn cycle and math works, trust me. Kitsunebi, you basically void flicker something out and get value, so you'll hit a Swift Messenger to draw again, Priestess of Athenia Polis, so that way you can change the target to shut off. Search for something again, get it back from the graveyard again, any kind of ETB infusion if you happen to have it. It's just good. Do Thoth again, do Anubis again. Chalk again. It's just kind of good. I just threw Quick Strike on it. There's probably better infusions. I just don't have, I'm missing some still, so I put it on there because it's decent. And then I put Activate a Location on the other one because, you know, sometimes you won't get a location out till later, so it's good to have that on a 2-drop and a 3-drop. Sometimes you're forced to play these when you don't have a location out, so it's like you miss opportunities, so it's just better tempo to have it on a 2 and a 3. One of my guys has Quick Strike because Quick Strike Swift is just a good combo. 3, you draw a card, I play him in every deck. The other guy, I put Winged Sandals. He can attack and raid. It's only a 2-2. There's better targets for this depending on the deck, but blue-yellow has really kind of like lower power, toughness creatures, so the way I see it is he smashes into a wheat farmer, and then you can raid in the same turn. It's pretty decent. Priestess of Athenia Polis, Summoner, you lose all your abilities on something, pretty good. Mizuchi can't do his thing, she can't do her thing. It's just pretty decent. Olympic Conditioning, you either put the thing where they can't be targeted or dealt damage, because that's, you know, makes your annoying thing harder to move, or harder to remove. But my logic with this card is I put Olympic Conditioning on it to make her power equal to her toughness, because I don't have a high amount of power anyway, and just a 3/3 is kind of hard to beat down. You shut off a creature, and then you kill something. 4/2, Raid 1, Swift. This champion cannot be targeted by card effects. I used to think this was more busted, but it essentially can be targeted by card effects that don't specify the word target. It's really dumb, so Zeus still hits it, but I put Ahal's Headdress on it, which says this champion cannot be attacked as long as you control a Mayan. Well, I wonder what type it is. Oh, it's a Mayan. It's just pretty decent. The other thing I put, this unique infusion is probably not worth it, but I put Yasakani no Magatama, which says if I summon this and I control a champion with Kusanagi, no Suguri, no whatever, and Yada no Kagami, so these two have to already be out, then I play this, it'll heal all damage off all my champions. Now, healing's not great. I'm mostly just playing this because I really like the gimmick and I'm forcing it. If you're getting hyper-competitive, you probably don't need that infusion, but I have it, so I'm going to play it. It looks cool and I like it. Imhotep is insane. 0/6 raid 2 for 3 is just dumb. Not quite Euthamides' stat line, but it's there, close enough. You can't destroy my locations. It's just a decent safety net on a good raid body. Thoth is dumb. Good stat line, good power, toughness, raid for the cost. It's just, yeah, sets up reanimation. He's dumb. Seth is pretty decent. If you're playing a deck like mine where you're playing every single different type, Mayans, Egyptians, Japanese, and Greek, you might as well because you make it so he can raid for up to 4 on a 5/7. It's dumb. Mizuchi feels pretty mid. It's like a card I know is going to get cut later in the future, but it's decent. 5/5 for 5's clean rate, raid 2, draw a card, discard a card. You let him activate 2 or 3 times, it's kind of dumb. He has a spirit, so when they blow it up with Gohei, it feels bad, but hey. This is one of 2 proxied ultra rares because I'm not buying more boxes of this just to scout myself and lose all this money just to try to find stuff. It's just dumb. But what Hopset Shut does, she costs 5, she's a 2/6 that raids for 2, Egyptian human royalty, and she allows you to activate a location an additional time. So yeah, Pyramid probably. It's kind of good. Ben Zeiton, I've been trying out. 6 for a 3/7, raid 2 is dumb. At the end of your turn, you'll heal all champions. Now, heal's not usually good in incremental effects, but when you have the threat to heal everything, it makes it so there's no chipping away at things. You need to kill everything in one turn cycle, or it won't matter for all the work that your opponent just did, which is nice. Anubis is crazy. Raids 3/6/4. It's dumb. It sets up your reanimation and shuts off all the reanimation from your opponent. It's the bane of a reanimation deck's existence in the counter in like the mirror match, but you play it in every reanimation deck. It's ironic. Chalk is dumb. Your deck will not function without Chalk. You summon him, you get all the mana or influence or whatever back that you refresh. So you play him, you get a free 4/6 that raids for 3, and then you get to play more stuff. This card you need in every single blue deck. You can play this card once per game, bro. That's it. It takes basically all the Ikorr, which you need to win the game off all the champions. They can't attack or raid. So the tempo swing is your opponent's about to win. Now they don't. Now they have to take a whole turn off from playing the game, and then the tempo swing is back in your favor for you to start the game off again. It's dumb. It's amazing. The best removal in blue, but not the best removal in the game. 1 damage for each like mana or energy you spend this turn. If you use it all, which you will if you sequenced it right, you get to hit something else. So you get a 2 for 1. It's pretty good. And with Ichel's ability to put it back in your hand, you'd probably be doing that quite a bit. Typhoon, I underestimated it first, but it puts pretty much every creature on the field back into the person's hand, except for their strongest, most powerful one. So you'll put back like Kitsunebis, which can flicker. You'll put back those so you draw more. You can reset targets. You can take all the damage off your stuff. You can disrupt your opponent's board and only leave them with one big thing, which hopefully you'll be able to take out with one of your things. It's dumb. 2 Osiris Reborn, it's the best be-all, end-all reanimation spell in the game. It costs the most, but she can reduce it and put it back in your hand once you get to 8 influence or higher, so you can reanimate every turn. It's just the one that puts it back for good. The one that costs 1 less, you have to sack it at the end of the turn, but it's still good. The one that costs 4, you can't attack, and it shuts off all, like, abilities. So, yeah, I really only like this one. I see the arguments for the others. Like, you could go down to one of these and one of these for more reanimation, but the deck is not just purely reanimation. It's a control deck with a bit of reanimation and a bit of kind of like a mid-rangey thing and, some bombs here and there like Benzitin and Hot Set Sput and stuff like that. 2 board wipes, destroy all opposing champions. It's one-sided, it's dumb. You can play 1, but then I never draw it when I need it, so I play 2. You can reduce it with the rush to 7, and then use 2 when you're at 9 to use it, put it back in your hand, and then have it to be used one more time. That's crazy. And then finally, I play 3 locations. Great Pyramid is dumb in every blue deck. It basically shuts off the typical angle of I kill your creatures, so now you don't get any more Ikorr. No, it's inevitable. This is Thanos. You only have 1 location at the time, so there could be an argument to only play 1, but I play 3 locations. I play Chichen Itza, so I want this at all times. This is the best one. You just want this. This wins the game. But if they blow this up and you can't get it back with this guy, you use Chichen Itza to shuffle a card from your graveyard into your deck and draw a card, which you can then get back this, or a removal, or a champion, or pretty much anything else, and then you can use Hot Set Spot to use it multiple times. You can use the activate a location, use it more than once a turn. Pretty good. So this is like your backup recovery location when your game-winning location is destroyed, and then the transition into the bomb location, which is the other ultra rare that I'm proxying with an influence. It is Royal Necropolis, which costs 6 for a fabled Egyptian location, and it gives all my champions on the battlefield that are allied champions reanimate. So when they die, they come back, and then if they die again, they'll be voided. That's a no-brainer. Benzitin with reanimate is dumb. Anubis with reanimate, Chalk with it's all dumb. So I play this. Once I have secured all the Ikorr off this and say I'm kind of champion light and I'm not able to do a whole bunch more, sometimes I'll slam this to replace Pyramid and go into the longer game of, okay, now they're going to stick more and I have reanimate. So it's all about tempo and pacing, about what sequence and parts you are in the game. Though more so, this is early to mid, this is late game finisher once this has no value left to extract from it, and then this is kind of like your recovery location. That's my logic anyway. There's other cards like Divine Vengeance that you could play as removal and stuff. There's a lot of ways you can play Chel. I strongly believe moving forward she would be one of the strongest, if not the strongest avatar, just because she is the one that has the threshold to break spells. You'll see I'm not playing any card draw in this game, and that's mostly because I don't think the card draw is that great. It's good when you use the ability on her to make it cost 0 so you can just churn through your entire deck, but my problem is that card draw does nothing. You're flipping through it, you're drawing some cards, and then next turn your opponent will slam 2 or 3 champions and raid right away. What did you do with drawing those cards? What are you going to do, play champions and raid? You're already behind now. They're raiding. Because this game is proactive and you can only do things on your turn and it offers no reactivity like Magic the Gathering or other games with like counter magic or something like that, I can't draw cards on my opponent's turn, so I'm only ever able to do it on mine, and I just don't like the way that tempo or sequencing is, because I would rather be adding to the board constantly, raiding for the win or killing your creatures instead of just flipping some cards, pass, and now I got 3 dudes raiding down my neck. It's all just depends on how you want to play, but I strongly don't like the card draw, and that's why I don't play any of it. Any questions? Please ask. I love to talk about this game. I have a bit of an attitude, and I'm a very strong-willed kind of person. The way I see it in this community, even though I don't go to the tournaments, I am very competitive with this game. I have good card assessment, and I am intelligent. So believe me, discussion with me is in the right place. You will learn a lot and go far with this game. Discord community might not like me, but hey, everything needs a heel, and for this game, I'm basically the WWF equivalent of I'm the Rush of Ikorr WWF equivalent of the Ultimate Warrior.